everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Persona 5 Tactica. Last time, we sought out the third key that we need to unlock the Big Beheads area. So, we headed off to the faculty room, if I remember correctly, where there was something going on, where Toshiro and Arena both had this flash of something happening, but they couldn't quite place it. Once we entered the room, and a bit of conversation before we went into battle, going through the weird glowy doors. And after clearing out everything inside, we acquired the third key, which turned out to be a letter of challenge that Eri and Toshiro, I almost said Eri and Natsuhara, but Natsuhara is Eri's last name. Anyways, Eri and Toshiro were going up against the vice principal that was blackmailing and abusing everyone in the school. So Eri sent this letter of challenge, and it definitely proved that the principal was behind all the bad stuff going on in their school, and that they had to take him down, but they didn't have the evidence. So basically we ended off with the flashbacks proving that Toshiro and Eri were going to take him down, and that he's almost certainly the bad guy we're taking down in this kingdom. And if I remember correctly, more or less the entire time was taken up by that. I don't think we did much else. So that's about it for backstory. Recap, that's the word I was trying to say. We learned more about them, and we probably know who the bad guy is. Anyways, time to get into today, shall we? We have one more talk. We have a talk thing to do, and we have a quest thing to do. And then the next thing we have to do is go grab the last key. So, right, once more, straight into another battle thing. So we'll go in order, talk, quest, mission, as we typically do. So, dreams of a boy and a girl. Natsuhara is like the undefeated heroine in Toshiro's life story, huh? I definitely wouldn't have had the will to fight if I was going at it alone.
Right.
Yes, the way she stood strong for her beliefs was incredible. Oh yeah, we did also learn that why Eri fought. Because, at Eri's old school, we learned in the backstory about the person that Arena's based off of, that she was always standing up against what she viewed as wrong, like the mistreatment of others and whatnot, because a teacher told her that allowing bad things to happen was the same as being complicit in bad things to happen. Less vague and, yeah, it's hard. It's very hard to actually formulate what I'm trying to say, but her homeroom teacher told her that allowing mistreatments to happen was just about as bad as just being the ones to commit them if you're not trying to stop them. So Eri decided to stand up for that belief, and it's basically exactly what Arena said at an earlier point. But anyways, I digress. Yes, the way she stood strong for her beliefs was incredible. She must be made of steel or something, so where is she now? That's I don't know. We haven't spoken to each other in a very long time.
But still.
Though I do remember what Natsuhara-senpai always dreamt of doing, just because it fit her so well. Defense attorney. Oh yeah, what was it? Hey, Toshiro, about your dreams for the future. First, you want to become a Diet member, and then eventually the Prime Minister, right? That certainly came out of nowhere. I wouldn't call something so far-fetched my dream. It's just something I like to think about sometimes.
Huh?
What? Why not? A dream can literally be anything. Besides, you won't know whether it's achievable or not unless you try, right? You've certainly got the guts, so it'd be a shame not to give it a go at least. I figured you'd say that, but don't misunderstand. I never said I wasn't going to try. Eh? Even within this school alone, there are many who struggle against injustice and uncertainty. And I imagine far more people suffer in similar ways around the world. I want to become a leader who will stand by these people, one who walks alongside them. Right now, I'm still just a kid, with no knowledge or experience. Are Aries about to burst? Senpai, what's wrong? Surprise hug. What?
That was great.
Look at you, giving it so much thought. That's called a dream, Toshiro. You should be more honest with yourself. You didn't have to do that. I'm being serious here. Still, that's wonderful, and it's something you decided for yourself, isn't it? I'm here to support that dream of yours, okay? Don't forget it. Thank you. Also, you said you're lacking knowledge and experience, but that's not all there is to it. You need more stamina and bravery, too. Well, I can't argue with that, as long as you don't expect me to compete with that boar-like strength of yours. How about you, Senpai? Have you decided on your future?
Huh?
It is true that I'll be graduating before you. So yeah, I do have a path in mind, but it's not something I'm quite ready to share yet. That's not fair. You're the one who asked me about mine in the first place. You're right. I guess I can share it with you. I want to become a journalist. Okay, that makes sense. Exposing the truth and always making sure that people aren't being taken advantage of with lies and false statements or whatnot. I want to travel around the world, see as much of it as I can with my own eyes, and talk to all kinds of different kinds of people along the way. I'll write about everything I see. I want people to know what I know, and I want them to question things too. If I could share what someone's thoughts and feelings are with the world, I think I could help to spark some change. I see. That really suits you. It's perfect for someone as tough and driven as you. You think so? Absolutely. You should have more confidence in yourself. It's certainly something I wouldn't be able to keep up with.
Really?
Is that really a compliment? But if you say so, I guess it could be true. After all, we're comrades in the fight now. I suppose that's one way to put it. And on that note, when you become PM, let me be the first one to interview you, got it? Well, but I'm not even sure if I'll become the... You don't have to be the PM. Anytime you're in need, when you've decided on your path with your own heart. No matter where I may be, I'll always come running to lend you my aid. Huh. That's leaving some openings for something in the far future, isn't it, once we get back home? We'll deal with that later on when it's a bit closer to actually happening, shall we? A journalist, huh? I wonder if she's out doing that somewhere right now.
Right.
Although you've gone different ways in pursuit of your dreams, you may yet cross paths again. I can totally imagine Natsuhara popping up out of nowhere one day. Totally. Like a surprise attack interview. What's wrong, Toshiro?
Not quite.
Oh, it's nothing. Perhaps it's because I've forgotten about her all this time, but now that I remember, I'm feeling overcome with all these emotions. Toshiro-san. I think I've had enough reminiscing. We must move forward. My resolve is stronger than ever.
Ready to go?
You got it. Let's head to our next destination, Arden. Right on. Party received 3 GP. I think we dealt with skills at the end of last time, so that's not going to be enough for anything new. Nope, no one can get anything. So that leaves the quest and the mission. The quest is actually this is actually a Persona quest. So we'll get Aku Ninushi. I did go ahead before recording and just double check that we didn't have this Persona, so we can actually get the reward here. But anyway, Toshiro's Embarrassing Secret, quest number 11. The group comes across a mysterious location that relates to a secret Toshiro wants to keep hidden. Any 3 males, including Morgana, reach the objective. Okay, got it. You will not receive a reward if Akuni Nushi is already in your possession. Do you still want to start the quest? I don't have it, so yes. They probably could have added in something to say, okay, you don't have this, so this doesn't matter. By the way, my ears overheard a curious piece of intel. Something about a place only men are allowed in. You sure it's not the men's potty or something? That's what my mind immediately thought.
Hey.
Any clue what it might be, Toshiro? This world is your mind, after all.
Not quite.
What? I don't know anything about that.
So that means...
Only men allowed, huh? Perhaps it's to hide something from being seen by women.
Wait, you mean...
Well, then it could only mean one thing. Toshiro's forbidden book stash. Of course that's where this is going. Oh, what kind of books? Come on, don't act like you don't know what a forbidden stash is.
What?
Hold on, you're misunderstanding. I don't have anything like that. Now, you don't need to be shy about it with us. I totally get it. My mom found mine once.
Well, you see...
I'd be interested in any that feature nude models.
Enough.
You believe this not... You believe... I forgot the voice Toshiro and all this. You believe this nonsense too, Kitagawa-kun?
I see.
I'm speaking of nude art, nothing more. On has rejected my proposal of being a model, but I haven't given up my pursuit of the art yet.
What to do?
Okay, putting aside that weird tangent, I'm down to help you guys on this matter. What? How could you eavesdrop on our sensitive male conversation? Excuse me, I was here the whole time. You guys literally just started running your mouths. Anyway, don't worry. Even if they do turn out to be forbidden books, I won't tell the other girls. I realize that you people may have no intention of listening to what I say. No matter, I'll clear my name in due time. Besides, this mysterious place does pique my interest. Alright, now that we have Toshiro's blessing, let's go see what we can dig up. Let's send Ryuji, Yusuke, and Morgana, shall we? Very specifically, leaving out the MC. Irina left the party. Morgana joined. Yusuke. Not even really paying attention to what's going on here. We need to get there. How are we gonna do that? Okay, I see one. How do I... analysis, that's what I want. What do we got? Ryuji stuck up there with 2 blue. Okay, Morgana has to go there. How long do I have? I just need to reach the end? Is that it? Yeah, okay. Morgana has to go on blue. Which will then unlock the black for Ryuji, unlock the path for Ryuji, who can get like here. And that leaves red, will lead him over here. As long as I don't hit another red one, Ryuji's probably gonna have the easiest time. Although Yusuke does have a straight path. I think Morgana's just not reaching the goal at all. So, okay. I doubt this is going to be super difficult. Oh, everyone has to make it. Okay. Great. Despite being a place only men are allowed in, it seems like a long-distance transmissions work just fine. Alright, boys. Time to get down to business. We're looking for Toshiro's favorite you-know-what. Toshiro, I'm eager to discuss the beauty of nude art with you till the sun comes up. I'm running out of retorts. I'll get to the bottom of this and prove you all wrong. Your turn.
They might send out reinforcements. Stay alert.
So, Morgana has a very specific first turn.
The target's still a ways off. No need to rush.
Morgana goes to red. Yusuke's gonna be running up here almost certainly.
Made it halfway.
Is that's red.
Better get ready.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so red obviously here with Morgana. Although Morgana's at his limit. So is Yusuke, actually. Hold on. If I do that, you land there, so never mind. How do I want to do this? Ryuji can't make it any further. Can anyone make it any further than right here?
Let's do this.
The answer is no, not really. I could
Position. You'll be well hidden.
Persona.
do that. Ryuji gets a 1 more. And gets to push up the rest of the way.
Take
Sure.
that, kid.
Did I say Ryuji? Yusuke gets a 1 more. And gets to do this, I suppose.
With this.
That's a hit. Great job, Inari.
Then I can do this. And Morgana will get a 1 more.
No.
Nice going, Fox. Let's do this.
Then... Really? I can't make that shot? Why? That's rude.
It's over for you.
Garula, I suppose? That leaves that back into position for Yusuke next turn. And I guess Morgana just does this to have pure cover.
Keep it up.
How am I gonna do this? I need someone to hit a blue switch for Morgana to reach the end.
What?
Rude.
Let's go.
Rude.
Enemy reinforcements. Help.
Extra
Take
rude.
care of 'em.
Oh, extra rude.
Better get ready.
Okay, Yusuke has to go over here. I don't think I have to hit another blue switch ever.
Them down.
Or red switch, rather. Where's Morgana currently? Here.
The target's right in front of us.
Now
Don't
it's
get
my
restless
turn.
now.
So... Ryuji... Huh. I'm gonna have to pull someone... I don't want to do this. How far can Ryuji reach?
Better get ready.
Not far enough.
Wipe them out.
If I have you
Persona.
do that... Do I have a single hit move with you?
Prepare yourself.
No, I don't.
Come.
So
my
like
other
this, Fufula,
Leave it to me.
I messed up slightly. I was supposed to have Ryuji hit the button there, but forgot. So if I do... Let's avoid...
Persona.
Let's do that.
Captain Kid.
Thank you. Ryuji can run up here. Like so? I don't know. I've messed this up slightly from what I wanted to do.
Get ready.
Better get ready.
Morgana is definitely stuck over there. And Ryuji can't get a ranged shot on that one like I want. But if I do this,
Yeah! Good job, Skull!
does that get Ryuji in range for what I want to do? Yes.
Shots are right on target!
Triple threats will kill that, which is what I really want to do. Triple threat like that.
All right, let's get
I
to
think
it.
I win this next turn.
Leave it to me.
Morgana is just sort of stuck there. Next turn, Yusuke hits the blue switch. Morgana runs to the end.
Got it. Advance.
And then Yusuke just... Yeah,
You bastard!
yeah.
More enemies.
I'm not sure...
Stay calm.
Oh, you're kidding me.
All right, let's
Okay,
do this.
Yusuke, do that.
Let's do this.
Morgana reaches the end.
Better get ready.
I'll cut them down.
Yusuke hits the switch again. Can actually just make it. I wasn't sure if he'd have the movement space. But yeah, it took some moving about, but not super
They were no
difficult.
match for us.
4670 yen. Some experience on everything. No other rewards because it's just a quest. Stage cleared.
Hey,
And time for the big reveal. Oh, what the heck? To Kasukabe-kun. Oh, this is...
For you.
If I'm not mistaken, that looks like a love letter. You traitor. What a disappointment. Care to explain?
way.
Really? Do we have to listen to a cool kid's heartwarming love story? It's making me depressed.
Ugh.
You guys.
No, well, that's...
This was a long time ago. I found it inside my shoe locker back when I was still in school, but there was no sender name. Besides, I hid this letter.
Huh?
Why would you hide it? You were popular, weren't you? Can you imagine what would have happened if Eri found out about it? Knowing how nosy she was, I'm sure she'd have taken it upon herself to find out who wrote it. That's why I decided to hide it, so Eri wouldn't see it. At least, I think that's why. Okay, I'm sorry for the interruption. Okay, my sister's cat's actually hanging out with me as I record. This is... she's only done it like a couple of times, but I just looked over and she was just asleep, curled up on her back with her one of her toes in her mouth, sucking her thumb, and it was so cute. She heard me gasp for cuteness and just woke up. Aw, I would have gotten a picture if I thought about it. Oh. Anyways, sorry about that adorable distraction. Anyways. That's why I decided to hide it. So, Eri wouldn't see it. At least I think that's why. Are you sure that's all to it? Not very honest, are you? It's the truth! I hid it because I didn't want any trouble.
No.
Well, I might have been a little embarrassed about it too. I mean, I was young. Whatever the case, it seems like your desire to hide the letter brought about this place.
That's right.
It's proof that someone acknowledged the person I was in high school, and had feelings for me. Well, I never found out who it was in the end. The sentiment alone made me really happy. That I won't deny.
Oh.
Oh, showing off now, huh? That's a heck of a creepy smile on your face, Toshiro. Why do I feel like that was from Eri or someone? Or why do I feel like that might have been from Eri? Look at you go, Pops. Living a fulfilling life. Actually thinking about it more, maybe it wasn't from Eri. Eri seemed very straightforward with what she thinks. Hey now, don't tease your elders like that. Words are hard. Hey now, don't tease your elders like that. I said that happened ages ago. Good grief. Anyways, that concludes our search. Come on, we're heading back to the hideout. Okay, you acquired the persona Akuni Nushi. Might as well just take a quick look at the persona we just got. Barong regenerates 2, so it actually regens health, and it's a very decent level with some decent stats. Nice, if it had the secondary skill, I might give it to someone straight away. Actually, Lachesis is definitely falling behind at level 36. I'll deal with persona stuff at another point, I think. Still have to go, and I'm recording much later than usual. So I think we're good to get into the next mission thing. Actually, one thing before we do. Who needs an upgraded weapon?
Make sure you're well prepared.
Arena... Actually, no, I was looking at this last time, wasn't I?
Make sure you're well prepared. Everything good? Oh,
yeah, the only people who still need new weapons, who I haven't upgraded the bought weapons
Make
for,
sure you're well prepared.
are the people who had the special weapons with other abilities, so that's why I didn't buy them yet. I was wondering why I had so much cash left over and didn't get any new weapons with it. So we'll hold off on that. So just go straight into the next mission segment? I don't think we have any other prep work to do. I went looking for skills as if I got GP from that, but I didn't. Anyways, next battle. This will progress the story, is this okay? Sure, let's go. Sip my drink while this starts up.
Now where could that fourth and final key be hiding?
We found the others in the courtyard, the cafeteria, and the faculty room. Maybe the next one's in,
Homeroom? Gymnasium? Library? Gym? Home ec? Rooftop? The gym?
Nope, sure isn't. The last key is on the roof.
I felt like it might have been roof, but I was like, I already guessed gym, so let's say it again.
I think these guys can help out more since they know so much.
We only need one more key to reach. Then we'll finally be free.
The fact that it keeps censoring the name makes me think that it might be a fake out as to who that actually is.
Oh, loathsome. Your reign is coming to an end.
These two got spooked.
They sure are fired up, even if we still can't hear who they're saying.
Nakabachi was silencing the students through blackmail, yes? Perhaps this is how it's manifesting here.
I suppose that would make sense.
It won't matter once we're knocking his lights out. Right, Toshiro?
Yes, I imagine so.
Then let's head for the rooftop. Since the enemies seem to be getting stronger as we press on, we should really be careful now.
Okay, Arena. You have come a long way from when we first met you.
We've been walking for so long. How much further to the rooftop?
And I don't think Toshiro's enjoying this very much.
This building certainly didn't look this huge from the outside.
The distortions in this world are likely playing a part in the inconsistencies we're experiencing.
Well, this is our last errand, yeah? Once we've got the four things, all we gotta do is kick that voice's butt.
Yuji's very simple.
Particularly curious about the next memory we'll likely see. Toshiro and Eri seem to be in a rather difficult position.
Yeah, you go, baby Toshiro! That lousy principal needs to learn a lesson himself!
Yeah, Futaba, go! Yes, yes! Toshiro is not enjoying himself still.
Right. I certainly hope that's how it went. But I have my concerns there.
Why's that?
As we've worked out already, this world is built for my own cognition.
True. If Toshiro would actually manage to deal with this principal in the real life? Would he really be the big bad here at the school?
That's why Maria and Yoshiki were such awful monsters oppressing the citizens in their kingdoms. Which means if I truly was successful at putting a stop to Nakabachi's scheme, he wouldn't have been designated the ruler of this place.
Good point.
In that case, Nakabachi may have actually caused some sort of lasting trauma. So you're concerned about the possibility that things didn't end well?
Unfortunately, the worst possible outcomes keep coming to mind.
Toshiro, that's...
Where'd you come from?
Is the future prime minister really scared of one crappy teacher? Just keep your chin up and you'll be fine. You're all grown now, aren't you?
Ryuji, what's your deal?
Look, I've already got plenty of crappy memories from my time in school. It's a real long story, but I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. He's rough and aggressive and a little too straightforward, but he's got good intentions.
So, I guess what I'm trying to say is... it might suck to deal with, but what's done is done. You can try pretending something didn't happen, but it's just gonna keep chasing you anyway. So, you gotta face it no matter what. You do it right and move on.
Sakamoto-kun.
Again, rough, aggressive, and a little too to the point, but good messaging.
Whatever the outcome, you needn't be afraid. Even if you find yourself about to fall, we'll be there to support you. So never second guess yourself. See your convictions through.
You had to fight to get here, remember? I'm sure you're ready for this.
You already made a promise to Yuki-san that you better keep. You hear me?
Everyone's here to support you, Toshiro.
That's all true.
We're here to help you stand up if you need it.
I want to. I have to get back to reality, no matter what might await us here.
No matter what happens, we're by your side to help push you through.
The only way I can do that is by confronting and overcoming my past.
Well said.
Well, I'm ashamed to have needed the encouragement, but I appreciate it all the same.
Nothing new there, right? Since the moment we met these folks, they've constantly been saving our necks. Both yours and mine. I'd say we're pretty dang lucky, finding solid comrades like them.
Quite true. So let's grab the bull by the horns and get my memories back.
Yeah, let's go. And even if it does turn out that you didn't take down that principal in real life, we can just do it here.
Now that we're of one mind on this, I suppose all that's left is to name the operation.
Oh no.
Right, and we're gonna call it...
Operation
Nakabachi.
Blazing Impulse!
Blazing Impulse and I heard Nakaba, and that's about it from Arena.
Huh?
I love these two.
Oh, brother.
Let's move out! Our destination is the rooftop. If we keep pressing on, we're bound to reach it eventually.
Just gonna ignore the... Just forgot they brought up operation names, alright. Basically. Anyway, to the rooftop!
Okay, this is it. The rooftop's just through that door there.
Here goes nothing. Everybody ready?
Sure am. I'm raring to whip some enemy tail.
All right, I'm opening it now.
Here we go. Is there another door on top, or are we going... Okay. It was making it seem like it might be one of these doors to go through.
The creepy door to hell we're after. I wonder if this rooftop has something to do with Toshiro's past as well.
That I do not know. All I'm sure of is that we'll have our answer once we go through that door.
Ready. Huh?
That's the...
People, what are you doing here? You just don't know when to quit. Didn't I tell you to get out of here?
Yeah, we don't listen very well.
Hey you! You're Nakabachi, aren't you? Mark my words. I'm coming for you. When I find you, I'm going to see the truth myself!
Quite the attitude you've got there. But it's just an act, isn't it? Deep down, you're actually terrified. This truth you're after. Do you really think you're ready for it?
When do I get to shut this sick freak's mouth already?
No, don't let him get to you.
He's trying to cause confusion and fear, but we're not gonna let him.
Nakabachi, fortunately for you, I won't doubt myself again. I've resolved to see this through, thanks to my comrades standing with me. I will never back down to you, no matter what my past may be. I must know the truth.
Ah, cocky little... I'll make you eat your words. Just you wait. You see the hell of a battlefield I have for you. You'll wish you could run and hide.
Ha! Talk about weak. He's the one who sounds like he wants to run and hide.
Yeah, dude keeps talking about us being the weaklings when he won't even come out and face us. He just keeps talking over a speaker.
Cheap exit lines like his are the telltale sign of a scrub enemy.
I suppose it's a sign that we have him cornered. We should strike while the iron is hot.
Right on.
Okay, time to grab the fourth thing. Whatever it might be.
Jump on through. And looking at the time, this is probably a pretty good place to end things off. So I might just save and quit right before this battle. Because we're at 40 minutes and this is a big battlefield, so this might take a little bit. So I'm just going to do this. Say goodbyes now. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time when we actually acquire the fourth key. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.